Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. श्री प्रभुपाद की ग्रंथरा श्रीमद् भगवताम की रीडिंग फ्रॉम श्रीमद् भगवताम फर्स्ट चैप्टर फर्स्ट canto chapter number 3. We start with 27. I read by myself 27 and then we can all repeat 28. Rishayo manavo deva. No need to repeat. I do this and then we can repeat 28. Okay? It's okay. You're just doing the normal thing. Rishayo manavo deva manu putra mahanjasaha kala sarve harar eva saprajapataya smritaha. Translation: all the rishis, manus, demigods and descendants of Manu who are especially powerful are plenary portions or portions of the plenary portions of the Lord. This also includes the Prajapatis. Purport: those who are comparatively less powerful are called Vibhuti, and those who are comparatively powerful are called Avesha, incarnations. Now we go to the word, 28. So we do one line at a time and then we can repeat after. Ete chamsa kala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Mridayante Yuge Yuge. Ete chamsa kala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Mridayante Yuge Yuge. Ete chamsa kala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Mridayante Yuge Yuge. Anybody else? Ete chamsa kala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Ete chamsa kala pumsa Krishnastu Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Vedayanti Yuge Yuge. Ete kamsa kala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Vedayanti Yuge Yuge. Ete kamsa kala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakulam Lokam Word to word translation. Ete, all these. Cha and Amsa, plenary portions. Kala, portions of the plenary portions. Pumsa, of the Supreme. Krishna, Lord Krishna. Tu, but. Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead. Swayam, in person. Indrari, the enemies of Indra. Vyakulam, disturbed. Lokam, all the planets. Mridayanti, gives protection. Yuge, yuge, different ages. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki. All of the above mentioned incarnations are either plenary portions or portions of the plenary portions of the Lord. But Lord Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. All of them appear on planets whenever there is a disturbance created by the atheist. The Lord incarnates to protect the theists. Purport. In this particular stanza, Lord Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, is distinguished from other incarnations. He is counted amongst the avatars, incarnations, because out of His causeless mercy the Lord descends from His transcendental abode. Avatar means one who descends. All the incarnations of the Lord, including the Lord Himself, descend on the different planets of the material world as also in different species of life to fulfill particular missions. Sometimes He comes Himself and sometimes His different plenary portions are parts of the plenary portions or His differentiated portions directly or indirectly empowered by Him descend on this material world to execute certain specific functions. Originally, the Lord is full of all opulences, all prowess, all fame, all beauty, all knowledge, all renunciation. When they are partially manifested through the plenary portions or parts of the plenary portion, it should be noted that certain manifestations of its different powers are required for those particular functions. We can do a little bit discussion on the purport. It's quite a bit purport. So here it is explained that I can read this sentence again. It is explained originally the Lord is full of all opulences, all prowess, all fame, all beauty, all knowledge, all renunciation. When they are partially manifested through the plenary portions or parts of the plenary portion, it should be noted that the certain manifestation of His different powers are required for those particular functions. Can anybody think of anything that Lord is coming down with a certain feature to do a certain task in regards to this purport here? Okay, what was? Be an example how you should be devoted. Okay, very good, thank you. Vamanadev, okay, he showed something also, okay. He showed that he is there to protect his devotees. He is willing to go again, break all the rules. Okay, thank you. Anything more? What is the question? The Lord descends for a certain cause with a certain mission, but he is endowed with a certain quality in relation to that. So, can we think of something like that? But Ramachandra came to show the path of the Dharma. Yes, okay. Varahadev, yes, is very powerful. Okay, yeah. We can also think about Nrsingadev. He comes to show that he's very powerful. Nobody is equal to him, even though Hiranyakashipu was very powerful. But the Lord showed him he's even more powerful than the most powerful. We can see Mohini Murti. We talk about the 6 qualities, opulences of the Lord. Mohini Murti comes beauty, yes. So the beauty aspect also comes. In which incarnation we talk about more beauty of the Lord? Krishna, very good. And it's not incarnation. We're talking about incarnation. Krishna is, of course, when we relate to Krishna, we always talk Krishna is full in 64. And Lord Chaitanya, right? He has the 64 qualities Krishna has, but we know the famous shloka, Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yagnair Sankirtanai Praye Yajantihi Sumedasaha. He comes with a weapon called beauty. He comes with the Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam. He is coming in the Varna. Krishna Varnam. He is coming in the Varna of Krishna. Tvisha Krishna, but he is not Krishna. Sango Pangas Yagnair Sankirtanai Praye. His mission is to establish Sankirtan Yagya. So this is, when we talk about avatars, if we combine, that's what Prabhupada is trying to make the point. We try to always say Krishna as one of the incarnations. But this shloka here is explaining us. That's what makes us unique from all other sampradayas, all other teachings. Krishna is not an incarnation. Krishna is not one of the incarnations. Krishna is the source of incarnations. He is avatari. From him emanates everything else. He is non-different. He is non-different to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again. Okay, we can continue with the purport. When they are partly manifested to the plenary portions or parts of the plenary portions, it should be noted that certain manifestations of his different powers are required for those particular functions. When in the room small electric bulbs are displayed, it does not mean that the electric powerhouse is limited by the bulbs. The same powerhouse can supply power to operate large industrial dynamos with great volts. Similarly, the incarnations of the Lord display limited powers because so much power is needed at that particular time. Prabhupada is giving the example of a transformer, electric transformer, which generates electricity. So when the bulb is connected, the bulb is just emanating the power coming from the source, right? That's not the, ultimately the bulb is not the source. Very good example to understand that there is wire behind it, there is somebody working behind it, there is so much goes on in the background that we all know. It's not easy, It's also explained, similarly the incarnation of the Lord display limited powers, even though the Lord is unlimited. But he is limiting himself because he is descending for a particular cause. He is not descending just to show off his power. No. He's doing a certain task with a certain incarnation. For example, Lord Parashurama and Lord Nrsingadev displayed unusual opulence by killing the disobedient Kshatriyas 21 times and killing the greatly powerful atheist Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was so powerful that even the demigods in other planets would tremble simply by the unfavorable raising of his eyebrows. The demigods in the higher level of material existence many times excel the most well-to-do human beings in duration of life, beauty, wealth, paraphernalia, and all other respects. Still they are afraid of Hiranyakashipu. Thus we can simply imagine how powerful Hiranyakashipu was in this material world. But even Hiranyakashipu was cut into pieces, small pieces by the nails of Lord. Lord, which Lord? Nrsimhadev. Everybody pay attention. I know the purport is deep, but please be with me. This means that anyone materially powerful cannot stand the strength of the Lord's nails. Similarly, Jamadagnya displayed the Lord's powerful to kill the disobedient kings, powerfully situated in their respective states. The Lord's empowered incarnations, Narada and plenary Varaha, as well as indirectly empowered Lord Buddha, created faith in the mass of people. The incarnations of Rama and Dhanavantari displayed his fame, and Balaram, Mohini and Vamana exhibited his beauty. Dattatreya, Matsya, Kumara and Kapila exhibited his transcendental knowledge. Naranarayan Rishi exhibited his, except Bijoy. What is Naranarayan Rishi famous for? Naranarayan Rishi is in the Himalayas. You know the pastime where, okay, you can repeat the pastime. Radha Govinda Madhav ki jai, Krishna Balaram ki jai, Gaur Nitai. Naranarayan Rishi, he is meditating in the Himalayas when Indra somehow, asked Cupid to go and disturb his meditation. He goes with his full paraphernalia, bow, arrow. He takes Menaka with him. That he's going to shoot the arrow. It hits the heart of Naranarayan Rishi, right? And then he's going to open his eyes. He's going to see Menaka. Menaka is, the whole atmosphere was very nicely set. Very nice, cool breeze, tinkling of Mataji's bells, like to make it more favorable for Naranarayan Rishi to fall into this trap. And then what happens? Everything is set. They shoot the arrow. The arrow got shot in the heart, and then Naranarayan Rishi's meditation is broken. He opens his eyes. He sees one of the apsaras of Indra, trying to provoke him. He didn't get provoked, but rather what he did, how many of you know, when somebody disturbs us, how do we react? We react back like somebody says, Vishnu Jana, you don't know how to sing. What do you mean I don't know how to sing? This is our reaction, right? Namacharya, you don't know how to look after bulls. You'll be like, what do you mean? I'm doing it every day. Vachanananda, you're a useless manager. What do you mean? I'm the best in the West. Right? This is our reaction, normally, right? But what did Naranarayan Rishi do? Such good lessons for us. He is always in mode of goodness. He produces one more Apsara. Sorry, I don't remember the name. One more denizens of heavenly planets. Like he creates immediately very beautiful lady. He says, I am giving you this Mataji also, take it to the heavenly planet. He did not defend himself, he did not react. Such a, good thing for us to learn, to see how we can react when we are put out of our, we are all pure devotees when we are taking burger, pizza, But when difficulties come, where do we stand? Is our heart ready to be humble? Is our heart ready to accept that we are not the best, we make mistakes? This is very difficult. But the Lord is setting a very good example. Every place, every pastime is transcendental to these three modes, And then we see the example uh, when Lord Shiva was performing his tapasya. Shiva is in charge, he is the guna avatar for the mode of passion. So when Shiva was performing his pastimes, same Kamadev, Cupid, goes and shoots an arrow at Lord Shiva to disturb him. Shiva gets so angry. Okay, this is what you want to do? I will show you what I can do. He opens his third eye. And then what happened? He burnt to ashes. Done, dusted. Shiva says, this is the power of mode of passion. This is what happens. You know that pastime where he comes back as Pradyumna again. In the next life, Pradyumna is expansion of Kamadev. Of course, if you go into details, of course, it's like Krishna's, one of the Chaturvyuhas is, but he enters the material world using this pastime. So yeah, this is very clear for us. There is one more pastime where Bhrigu Muni, there was a meeting of the sages. They all wanted to find out who is the Supreme Lord, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So the Bhrigu Muni was chosen among all the sages to go and check out on Brahma, because whole world is getting confused. Brahma is supreme, Shiva is supreme, Durga is supreme, Krishna, Vishnu is supreme. So the sages chose who? Bhrigu Muni. So what is Bhrigu's mission now? To find out who is the Supreme Lord. But how to do that? We have to find out who is calm, who is peaceful, who is not disturbed by somebody glorifying, somebody not being nice. That's where we realize who we are. So Bhrigu Muni first goes to Brahma, and then he tries to say he didn't pay his obeisances. He didn't respect Brahma. And then Brahma says, you're my son, but how can you not be respectful to me? So he gets disturbed, becomes the disqualification. You are not in mode of goodness, you are not Suddha Sattva, you are not the Supreme Lord. And then he goes to Lord Shiva. He says, see, the first one is mind offense. To Brahma he did a mind offense, means he did not show the etiquette. Internally he's showing that he is not respectful. He didn't say a word, he didn't do anything physical. Then what did he do when he go to see Lord Shiva? He said insulting words. Why are you coming to try to hug me? You are living in a cemetery. You smell like dead corpse. You are not qualified to touch me. I am a Brahmana. Shiva gets like furious again, Takes a trident, chases him. Parvati pacifies him. Out of Kailash, run away. And then where did he go? Shvetadvip. He goes to see Vishnumurti. And then as soon as he goes to Shvetadvip, what did he do? Very scary. Kick in the chest of Vishnu. Bam! As soon as he sees. No conversation, no talking. Hey Bijoy, somebody opens your door of your room, bam, in the chest. How it feels like? It feels like I want to kill a guy, or I want to kill myself, What am I doing here, right? This is our reactions. That means we still have a long way to work on ourselves. What did the Supreme Lord do? Supreme Lord gets up from where he fell. Oh Bhrigu, you are a Brahmana. My heart is like stone. You touch something with your lotus flower foot which must have hurt you. Let me massage your feet. We are very distant to see that we are not on that reaction yet, But good for us to meditate on these pastimes that we can learn. Krishna is the Supreme. He can only give us this potency that when devotees say something to us, when devotees are not nice to us, it's part of our own purification we have to accept. It's not their purification, it is our purification. When we react, we have to pray to Krishna. Krishna, why am I reacting? Next time, please give me strength that I don't react. And then, the pastime didn't end there. Vishnu is fine. Brigu found out who is the Supreme, but who is upset here? Lakshmi Devi. She is like, you cannot do this. Lakshmi Devi, his wife, it's like kicking somebody in the chest in front of their wife. He's like, for the wife is painful, cannot digest it, So, she again, the pastime continues. She leaves the Shvetadvip, she comes to the material world. That's where she descends into Kolhapur in Maharashtra. She has her own temple. She came there being upset with Vishnu that you accepted this, you did not do anything. That's why she curses the Brahmanas that you will always be poverty stricken in Kali Yuga, you will never be wealthy. Probably we are receiving it. We will never be wealthy, It's good that when we have to accept on behalf of the Lord that something you didn't do, we always justify ourselves. I didn't do anything wrong, why I should take it? Yes, we should be able to take it. There are senior devotees who bought this place, there was some mistakes and whatever. We are happy that we got a place that we can maintain it and fix it, right? Oh, they didn't do the heating system properly, they didn't do the roof properly. Okay, let's do it. Let's work hard, let's do it. It's our opportunity to do it. If you see it the other way, you always be negative, you always be pessimistic. But if you say, there is something little bit left that we can do, we can see it in a different way always. One of the Swamis quotes this example. There was a marketing strategist company decided that in this African country nobody is wearing shoes. We want to open a company there. We want to send one of our marketing guy. So the person goes there and sees the people around. Nobody is wearing shoes. Nobody is wearing any footwear. So he writes a letter to the company saying, hey, how we can sell anything to people who don't know how to wear this? Right? So I quit. They sent somebody else. So what is your market report, survey? What did you do? His reply was, oh, it's a golden opportunity. Nobody is wearing, so we can introduce them. We can convince them that, you all have to wear shoes from now. So it's everything can be seen as a golden opportunity that we can, use for the Lord's service. When we don't have that Shakti, we can always ask the Lord, Lord, it's difficult to distribute books in France. Give us the Shakti. Send us somebody that can take the books. My Lord, nobody takes devotional life seriously. Please help us that we can try a little bit. Result is up to Krishna, up to Prabhupada, but we try. So I want to keep a little bit towards this incarnations. That's what I prepared about. There are different types of incarnations. Anybody can say what are the classification of incarnations? We read in the Bhagavatam. Classifications, not don't give me the names of incarnations. That's called Kala, that's called Amsa. One is, what you're saying is expansion of the Lord, of Krishna. And then the Amsa, Kala are like, direct expansion, and then from that expansion comes another expansion. That's called, one is Amsa, one is Kala. Yuga avatars. Who are the Yuga avatars? Okay, let's start with let's collect all the classification of incarnations. Gunavatar, we got Gunavatar, we got Yuga Avatar, Leela Avatar, thank you. There is other, I think three more. Shaktivesh Avatar, four. Manvantaras, how many Manvantaras? In a day of Brahma, how many Manvantaras? 14, thank you. How many are we in now? Seventh one, thank you. What is the name? Vaivashvata. What was the first one? Now, these things we all should know. These are like the basics. The reason I ask questions is when somebody asks us a question, like if I sit and just go like a tape recorder, you take half of it. I can speak fast, I know. But if we go back, we read about these pastimes, we question ourselves. Do I know this? Should I learn again? This makes big difference. Swayambhuva Manu. That's the first one. Thank you very much. So we got few more to go. Leela Avatar, we said. Vishnu Jan said it. Purusha Avatar. Who are the Purusha Avatars? Okay. She's a proper disciple. She knows it. Yes, the three Vishnus we talk about. Who are they? Please. Let him say. Yeah. The three Vishnus. No problem. Try. It's nice you're trying. First one you come from 1, 2, 3. So that there, you remember the levels. Okay. Okay. First one is Kshirodakshay Mahavishnu. Yeah. Yeah. This big Vishnu is like the biggest Vishnu. And from him comes lotus flower. Garbhadakshay Vishnu. And then who is the other one? Kshirodakshay Vishnu. Thank you. Yes. Karanadaka Ocean. That's like office. When you go to see the President of America or France, you don't go to their house, but you go to see them in the office. This Shetadvip, when the demigods wanted to ask for help, when the Bhumi, the pastime where Mother Bhumi was troubled by the kings who are misusing the land, So she goes to Brahma for help. And Brahma, all the demigods, Bhumi, they go where? Milk Ocean. That's right. That's where they meet. That's when the Lord, even he doesn't give them the darshan, he just speaks, They recite Purusha Suktam, So this is the meeting point of, okay, Leela Avatars we did. Did we do Guna Avatars? Okay. Who are Guna Avatars? Sorry, Mataji. Please repeat, Mataji. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah. Brahma. Yeah. So we have three gunas, right? When we say guna avatars, every guna has a lead. But they don't come under these modes. We get mixed up sometimes. They are completely out of it. But they lead because they want to bring people to Krishna. But their goal is that they situate themselves in there and they help. That's why we call Shiva Bhutanath. He's guiding the ghosts, hobgoblins, but he is not a ghost himself, right? He is not friends with them, but his goal is to bring them to Krishna. Goodness, yes. Yeah. Yes. In charge, yes. But as I said, my point is they don't get into the mode themselves, no. Okay, who are the Leela avatars? Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. All the Leela avatars, they come and do some kind of pastime, They come, they perform, and they immediately we don't see them. They're, yeah, they have a mission. Yeah, thank you. They have a mission. No, no. Indra is not the. You see, we are talking about Krishna and his direct expansions, Vishnu Tattvas mostly, related anything to do with Krishna and Vishnu. And other, I'm looking for. Pradyumna. Yeah. Just we call it Chaturvyuha, the first quadruple expansion. And then from then again the expansion happens. Actually, we repeat that twice. Anyway, I gave a class about it. I really don't want to go into it. We can see from Chaitanya Charitamrita, there's a conversation between, if you want to go into detailed discussions, how we get the more information, we can go into Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is where the explanation of Supreme Lord incarnations is described. It's chapter 20, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya chapter 20 on the Lord instructs, the chapter name is The Lord Instructs Sanatan Goswami. He completely speaks about the incarnations. It starts somewhere 152, if you want to follow. Okay, I'm there now. Krishnera Swarupa Vichara Suna Sanatana Advaya Gnana Tattva Vraje Vrajendra Nandana. O Sanatan, please hear about the eternal form of Lord Krishna. He is the absolute truth, devoid of all duality, but present in Vrindavan as the son of Nanda Maharaj. Sarva Adi, Sarva Amshi, Kishora Shekara, Chidananda Deha, Sarvashraya Sarveshwara. Krishna is the original source of everything and the sum total of everything. He appears as a supreme youth, and his whole body is composed of spiritual bliss. He is the shelter of everything and master of everyone. In the purport, Prabhupada is explaining Krishna is the origin of all Vishnu Tattvas, including Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Kshirodakshay Vishnu. He is the ultimate goal of Vaishnava philosophy. Everything emanates from him. His body is completely spiritual, and he is the source of all spiritual being. Although he is the source of everything, he himself has no source. Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Ananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayavvanamscha. Although he is the supreme source of everyone, he is still always a fresh youth. The next one, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Nadir Adir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme controller. He has an eternal blissful spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin. He is the prime cause of all causes. First sloka of Brahma Samhita. The original supreme personality of Godhead is Krishna. His original name is Govinda. He is full of all opulences. His eternal abode is known as Goloka Vrindavan. Ete Chamsa Kala Pumsa, the sloka we are doing now. We read it already, but Krishna is the supreme. There are three kinds of spiritual processes for understanding absolute truth. The process for speculative knowledge, mystic yoga and bhakti yoga. According to these processes, the absolute truth is manifested as please, I'll read it again. Please, everybody pay attention. There are three kinds of spiritual processor for understanding the absolute truth. The process of speculative knowledge, mystic yoga and bhakti yoga. According to these three processes, the absolute truth is manifested as. Very good, thank you. No. Yeah, Brahmaneti, Paramatmeti. It said that the truth, the process of speculative knowledge. What is that speculative knowledge? Jnana yoga. What is mystic yoga? This is like a kind of a karma kandi kind of process. We siddhi something bhakti yoga. So again we relate Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Three things, three process you take, three goals you reach. Vadanti tatvidastatvam yajnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavan etiti sabhyate. Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth call this non-dual substance Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. Brahman, the manifestation of the impersonal Brahman effulgence is without variety, is the rays of Krishna's bodily effulgence. It is exactly like the sun. When the sun is seen by your ordinary eyes, it appears to consist of simply of effulgence. I worship Govinda. This is from Brahma Samhita again. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is endowed with great power. The glowing effulgence of his transcendental form is the impersonal Brahman, which is absolute, complete and unlimited, and which displays the varieties of countless planets with their different opulences in millions and millions of universes. The Paramatma, the super soul, the super soul feature is plenary portion of the supreme personality of Godhead, who is the original source of all living entities. Krishna is the source of all of the Paramatma. You should know Krishna is to be the original soul of Atmas, living entities, for the benefit of whole universe. He has, out of his causeless mercy, appeared as an ordinary human being. He has done this by the strength of his own internal potency. But what need is there? This is Arjuna from the Bhagavad Gita. This is Krishna speaking to Arjuna. What need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. Only by devotional activity can one understand the transcendental form of the Lord, which is perfect in all respects. Although his form is one, he can expand his form into unlimited numbers by his supreme will. The Supreme Personality of Godhead exists in three principal forms. Anybody? You are correct, but it's not something written here. Okay, I can read it for you. The Supreme Personality of Godhead exists in the three principal forms: Swayam Rupa, Tad Ekatma Rupa, and Avesha Rupa. I can read the purport so that we can know what Prabhupada wants to say about it. Srila Rupa Goswami has described the Swayam Rupa in his Lagu Bhagavatamrita, Purvakanda, verse 12. Ananyapekshi yad rupam swayam rupa sa uchyate. The form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead that does not depend on other forms is called the Swayam Rupa, the original form. This form is also described in Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the original form of all the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That Krishna's form as a cowherd boy in Vrindavan is the original form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Swayam Rupa is confirmed in Brahma Samhita. We all know this shloka, Ishvara Parama Krishna. There is nothing superior to Govinda. He is the ultimate source and the cause of all causes. This is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita, where the Lord says, 7:7. Who knows this shloka? Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, verse number 7. Come on, Nitya Kishore, wake up. Okay, what is this 7th chapter, 7th Bhagavad Gita shloka then? Very famous shloka, everybody should know this one. Matta Kinchidasti Dhananjaya. Yeah. Resting on. Thank you. There is no truth superior to me. Tad eka rupma forms are also described in the Lagu Bhagavatamrita, Purva Kanda. Yadrupa, the Tad eka rupa form exists simultaneously with the Swayam Rupa. From form and all are all non-different. At the same time, their bodily features and specific activities appear to be different. Tadatma Ruka forms are divided into two categories, Swamsa and Vilasa. Lord Krishna's Avesha forms are also explained in the Lagu Bhagavatamrita. A living entity who is specifically empowered by the Lord with knowledge of strength is technically called Avesha Rupa. Anybody can think of any devotee in Chaitanya Charitamrita? Avesh means the Lord empowers them. Murari Gupta, okay. Did he empower him? He showed him the darshan. He showed him the darshan that he asked him to take the form of Garuda, and he jumped on his back actually. He said, "You are Murari, you are Hanuman." As stated in the Chaitanya Antya, Krishna Shakti Vina Nahi Tar Pravartan. A devotee is specifically empowered by the Lord. He cannot preach the holy name of the Lord all over the Lord. This is an explanation of the Lord Avesh Rupa. The Lord specifically empowers certain devotees. I am talking more specifically about the pastime where in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is explained that he can do three things. He can empower the devotees, he can enter the devotees, and he, at the calling of the devotees, he can manifest from wherever he is. So we know the pastime where he enters, Avesh means he empowers the devotees. Just by looking at certain devotees, he was empowering them. By touching at some devotees, he is empowering the devotees. There is a devotee called, I'm trying to get his name, Saranga Thakur. He was a very pure Brahmana, very nice Vaishnava. He said, "You become a guru now. You can make disciples of anybody." Saranga Thakur was saying, "I'm simple devotee, I don't want to be a guru, it's not my thing." Lord Chaitanya says, "No, you have to. I'm giving you this instruction. Whoever you meet next, you just chant Krishna's name to them, they will become empowered again." This is like the Lord is empowering somebody to empower again, So Saranga Thakur was standing near just to test it, he was standing near, I don't know, Ganges or Yamuna. There was a dead body coming. He chants the dead body in the ear, Krishna's name, and the dead body becomes alive. That is the empowerment. The Lord says, "You do it on my behalf." He says one time to Narayani, the daughter of, the mother of, she's the daughter of one of the four brothers, Srivas Thakur's brother's daughter is Narayani. Her son is, who wrote Chaitanya Bhagavat? Vrindavan Das Thakur. So she gave, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empowers her by telling her, "For Krishna, just chant Krishna's name and you cry now." She just immediately, she goes into ecstasy and she faints just by chanting Krishna's name. So the Lord personally empowers devotees to do certain things, And then the next pastime comes where the Lord personally enters the bodies of devotees. Who was this? Anybody remembers the pastime? The Lord personally enters the body of... He didn't enter his body. He was beaten up. He said, I put my back to take the whips. There's a specific pastime I'm talking from the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So the Lord entered the body of Narsinghananda Brahmachari. So he was behaving like, Nakula Brahmachari, I'm sorry for the name. And then there was a whole fuss about it. He was expressing his spiritual ecstasies. He was rolling. He was doing all sorts of things. The crowd was watching. Everybody could feel it's Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and everybody were talking about it. And there was Shivananda Sain. Shivananda Sain is one of the close associates of Lord Chaitanya. Shivananda Sain was not confident this is the Supreme Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then, but Lord Chaitanya, even in the form of Nakula Brahmachari, can read because he is the Paramatma himself. He sent some Brahmanas, go tell Shivananda Sain, it's me, he is doubting me. Tell him it's me, ask him not to doubt. Tell him that the Gopal mantra he's just chanted, it's me, he's chanting for. So everything going on Shivananda Sain's head, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could read it, even though he's in a different body. And then, how other ways the Lord Chaitanya reaches out is, there is this famous devotee called Narshingananda Brahmachari. Narshingananda Brahmachari is a famous worshipper of Lord Narshingadev. He wanted to ask Lord Chaitanya to come. He was distance away, thousands of kilometers away, but he wanted to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He cooked a big feast, and in his mind he is worshipping in such a way. I can see Lord Chaitanya coming in certain way. I am throwing rose petals, I am making mandalas everywhere, I am making this area beautiful that the Lord can walk. But according to his mind, Narshingananda Brahmachari is meditating, and that is manifesting actually. By the time his mind brought him from, I don't know, one city to another, from where he is, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifests himself. How is this possible? Only Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can do it. It's the same how we worship here, how Krishna reciprocates. That's a classic example. The Lord can receive our prayers, meditation anywhere. There's no doubt about it. And then the pastime continues where Narshingananda Brahmachari is like cooked a big feast. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes, honors everything, he eats everything. And then Narshingananda Brahmachari is like, my Lord, what are you doing? He had deities of Jagannath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there, Narsingha deity is there. My Lord, what are you doing? I cooked for Narsinghadev, my Ishtadev. You ate everything. You didn't leave anything for him. I understand you are Jagannath. You just have arrived as Jagannath. I understand that. But how can I accept that these are the pastimes of the devotees which make the Lord so special? And he cooks again, he cooks the offering again to Narsinghadev. My Lord, this time please don't eat. Only eat your part of the offering. Don't eat Narsinghdev's offering. This is the uniqueness of Gaudiya Vaishnavism, that the Lord, becomes subservient to his devotees. This is, yes, Mataji.
Actually, in this first time, he was seeing Lord Chaitanya and seeing working. That one point, he saw the Lord stop. And he told the devotee, no, the Lord will not come, he will stop there. So actually, he could visualize the future of his devotion.
Thank you for adding to that. Very nice. Yes, the Lord was doing all sorts of things for his disciples and devotees. He's with the pastime of Mother Sachi, we can see that she cooks a big feast and she offers it on the altar to Gaura Nityananda, Krishna Balaram. Then she's so much in ecstasy, she's crying for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come and eat. He comes and eats. She looks at the plate and she thinks, oh my God, some animal cat has come and eaten this offering, She goes back to the kitchen again, like, yeah, it's not normal. The Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy is teaching us the highest prema, which is not, we're rarely discussed in the material world. Very few devotees have this intimate relationship with the Lord, We all like whole planet Earth knows there is a God, there is Supreme, He is the Lord, He is powerful. But to get into the pastimes where the Lord is being chastised by his devotees, the Lord is being corrected by his devotees. What did Damodar Pandit do? When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was talking to a boy, he was attached to this boy. He was a beautiful young boy. Bijoy, if I am talking to a boy, what will you do? Like young boy, will you think something is fishy? Lochan, what are you doing? Right? But this is the etiquette, you see. Damodar Pandit was one of his close associates. He says that to Lord Chaitanya, what are you doing? And he chastises Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He says, what is wrong with you, Damodar? I can talk to this boy. He resembles me of Krishna, That's why I'm so close to him. He says, no, my lord, his mother is a widow. So the town, because you're a sannyasi, the whole world will talk bad about you. You're getting close to this kid because of the mother, My lord, be careful. Oh, thank you, Damodar. You saved me. Then what did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu do? He asked him to go to the Navadvip to help his mother and teach all the devotees Vaishnava etiquette in the village there. Yeah, incredible how we can conceive it. Is not possible for us, but we pray to the Lord that we can meditate, read more and more and more of Chaitanya Charitamrita. We can enter the pastimes of the Lord more and more, understand more and more the Lord's heart and mind, what He wants.
So in those days, sannyasis didn't talk to small children.
I mean, if you go real sannyas etiquette, there are so many details, We sannyasis cannot stay with the family. There are 4 levels of sannyas. One is Kuticha, Bahudaka, Parirakacharya, Paramahamsa. These are the 4 levels. I think the first level, even though you took sannyas, the first level, you can stay in the village, you can eat your mother's cooking. That's the first level. Second level, I think you have to completely disconnect from the family. Paramahamsa, Parirakacharya, you have to keep traveling. Paramahamsa, you're no rules, regulations, you are completely mad for Krishna. You are talking to yourself, you are not even chanting your routes, you are not washing yourself. That's completely mad stage for Krishna, Paramahamsa. These are the 4 levels. But as I said, there's so many rules associated.
Nowadays still?
You see, Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj, you see, they made all the changes for preaching. Not for, I take sannyas, but I still am attached to eat at my home. But if I have to preach, if I have to see, like all our ISKCON sannyasis, most of them, they do all of this to preach, What goes on in their heart, only Prabhupada knows, what Krishna knows. We are here to only see the good in others, I guess. Prabhupada, as you know, Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj wore leather shoes. He was wearing jacket, proper warm clothes, which in the past you could never see anybody doing that. He was driving a big car, fancy car. Yeah, I read in a lecture, somebody said that there is a governor from, I heard from a devotee, I didn't read it anywhere. He said there is this famous governor coming, he likes chicken, you cook chicken for him. He didn't, no details, but as I said, somebody from something outside. For the preaching, and all the disciples were going bonkers about it. Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj, what are you doing? He said, you don't know. I took a vow thousands of years ago or something. He makes a big statement again. It's like, for the preaching, yes. The famous shloka, Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam, Kavibiriditam kalmashapaham, Bhuvigrinantiye burida jana. This is gopis singing, who are the most munificent. The word munificent, who are the most magnanimous, who are the best givers. We all give something here and there, I give you a chapati, you give me rice, it's like this is giving, But who are the most munificent according to the gopis? are the ones who are giving Krishna to others. Purida Jana, they are glorifying themselves. That's why book distributors, devotees who go out and do food for life, they are Burida Jana. They are going out and giving Krishna to new people.
Book distribution.
Are you? That's nice. Great. Wonderful. Yes, Mata.
Prabhupada said that Jesus Christ was spiritualist because he was empowered at that time.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. He's empowered. Shakti. Prabhupada said it, yeah.
But then he was crucified.
Yeah. Part of the plan.
Can you say that Haridas Thakur, he was empowered as Acharya of the Kulanam?
There are three. There is Rasacharya, we say Namacharya. There is Tattvacharya. We have three empowered. The Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally empowers them to do certain things, you see. Haridas Thakur, he is born in a Muslim family, as we all know. He empowered to become Namacharya. You see, like caste, family, backgrounds doesn't matter. And then who is Rasacharya? For us, Rasacharya is Rupa Goswami, because he knows all the mellows. And then who we have, there is Rasacharya, Tattvacharya. This is Jiva Goswami. So, for different things to be done, the Lord gives them different empowerments. Yeah, this is the Lord's mercy. He empowers to do certain things.
So we can say Raghunathas is Rasa Acharya.
Rasacharya is Rupa Goswami.
And Raghunath, we have a special position.
Like all the six Goswamis with different circumstances.
I can look into it. There's these three, Rasa, Tattva, and Nama. That's what I know. I could research for you.
Haridas Thakur, Jiva Goswami, Rupa Goswami. I mean, the two are part of one. Not part of it, but
Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki